Supplying a pack of A to B may appear simple, but he's pregnant in difficult situation inflicted by unfinished or lacking addresses. So a quantity of technology begin UPS are hard to resolve the issue of a ill-displayed planet. While it comes to addresses, human beings do lot of mistakes, a incorrect email in a position coding, a ill-written way or characteristic behalf. Supply companies frequently get loose. We frequently can't discover how in downward several overseas behind road. Up to 20% of addresses in advanced countries, and 80% in evolving countries, are not checked since of mistakes, says the Planet Travel Organization, WTO. Rusky Begin Up Navi address is one of several companies hard to resolve the question with digital witchcraft. But it claims to be the at first utilizing the blockchain as way of checking and store its digital addresses in a decentralized ledger distribution through thousands of computers. The company has go up in a way of coding lot of helpful data, photos, path directions, geographic company ordinates, discovery several hours, on unconventional natural address detailed information, in a brief succession of digits how functions as a clever address. We urge them Navi addresses, united digital IDs for any location and subject in actual and virtual worlds, says head execution Dmitry Moiseev. It will ensure human beings and business community in the liberty and capacity to build, purchase, their own, rent and sell their digital addresses during several protocol. Rusky Supply Business Express RMS has started with Navi address to assist enhance its facility. Currently, instead of the address in Cyrillic alphabet, the customers receives a brief communication in a digital address comprising the comprehensive recent mile navigate data, explains Express RMS Lug Konstantin Yakunin. Thou fair pursue the Navi address 1234 connection and get all the data on the position of the storage, love address, valve and house quantity, pictures of the location, and specification of path, he says. The new framework has diminished the quantity of telephone call request for directions to warehouses by 80%, for 85%, says Mr. Yakunin. Navi address, that numbers DPD, Amazon and amongst its clients, says it has created 1.5 millionth clever addresses so distant, 1.3 millionth of such for business community, and it has more than rather than 60,000 recorded app users. Dr. Igor Calzada of Oxford College's City Transformations Program, says, in evolving countries especially, such a geolocalization services could increase the opportunities to resolve public challenges, such as poverty reduction, society growth, formation and health in remotely or village communities. Yet the problems florid by Navi addresses customers turn pale in compare to business community in less than advanced countries wherever addresses or road names are occasionally non-existent. It conducted 3 telephone call to get meal brought to your doorway in Nairobi, that is excellent frustrating, says Timbo Drayson, founding member of Kenya Business OK Hi. To get who to yours office space for a meet, it conducted repeated telephone call, that can be harmful to the industry while very lively. Mr. Drayson, who utilized to job for Google, based OK Hi to address the question. We found how GPS by himself was not nice quite to get who securely to whose doorway in city, slum and village areas, so we developed an OK Hi address, that combines GPS, picture and telephone quantity, he says. Sagi Vanan, operating CEO of Nairobi-based small restaurant Art Caf, says with OK Hi has noticeably superior meal supply times. Preliminary to OK Hi, a horseman would do 3 telephone call on ordinary to the client to get assist in guide to his position and get at low 50 protocol to supply the meal, he says. Currently riders furnished in the portable app do null telephone call, inbound in our meal in 30 to 40 protocol and no frustrations for the client. More rapid deliveries are superior for industry. It's Algo conducted the facility GPS coordinates for every box and transform them in speech. If you wish to speak other wherever you are, you discover out which yours position's 3-word address is via the app and email it to them. They clicking on the connection and it shows the accurate position on a map, helpful for while thou lose in the desert or just possessing a outing in a garden. The facility is accessible in 20 languages and is utilized by more than rather than 650 business community, governments, and non-governmental organizations about the planet, the business says. And now it is creature integration in car navigate system. For sample, Mercedes 1-class drivers can get in the vehicle, say 3 speech, and be managed to how 3M stands out of any printed or some cooperation require, WHICH3WORDS says. It is work in some car makers, too much. Digital map should enhance in the occurrence of the web of things, believes Peter Kupik, head plate official at Netherlands-based information map business Their Technologies. The planet is on the peak of an blast in position information, he says. Several forecasters are predictive how by 2020, down there will be 200 trillion associated devices whose information could be harnessed for position services on a lot more than exact scope. Same issue is how the present growth trial for position-centric services and applications is quite long and complex, says Mr. Kupik. Information is frequently in silos and inconsistent, time big information control and handling are facility and expensive. So there is enabling developers and organizations anywhere to accessing its map infrastructure facilities and technique, that includes the ability to swallow dwell information of car sensors, for sample. The would be helpful for Navy monitoring services, he says. Navy addresses Dmitry Moiseev admits how he's previous days for digital map services, but believes the capacity to enhance lifetime on lot levels is vast. Same digital address framework will increase cooperation and on the internet transactions, he says. Same disaster services will answer more rapid, allowing public health, flame and safety issues. Now we fair requirement a framework for enabling how we are in while the package arrives.